I'm going to show you how you can use the Swiss ball to loosen up your lower back, loosen up your whole back, and stretch your legs. So first of all, sit on the ball so that or make sure that the ball is the right height. Your bum needs to be level with your knees. Your knees need to be hip distance apart and your feet hip distance apart. First of all, we're going to find our seat bones. So we're going to just rock onto our tailbone and then rock forwards onto our front bottom, keeping the tummy button to the top of the head still. So I'm just loosening my pelvis by moving forwards and backwards. So you may find to start with you can't move your seat bones quite as much as this, or your pelvis quite as much as this. You may only be able to move it like that. But that's okay, you just move it bigger and bigger as you feel looser and looser. Come back to the middle position, and then I want you to push the right side down and then the left side down. So I stretch this side and then I stretch this side. Stretching, 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 stretching. Left side down, right side down, left side down, right side, and then make that smaller and smaller till I find the middle position. Then we're going to do circles. So we're going to take it out to the right, around to the front, out to the side and back. Around. And then we're going to go the other way. And then we're going to stop and find the middle position. And to just clarify that, take your hands and slide them under your bum and feel the knobbly bit of your seat bones. Roll the ball forwards, go onto your tailbone, feel your seat bones shoot forwards. Roll back, go onto the front of your bottom, feel the seat bones go behind your hand. Forwards and back, forwards and back. Make them so they're pushing as hard as they can into your hand. Now we can just stretch the sacroiliac joint a little bit. We can push the right knee forward and you feel the seat bone move. Come back, push the left knee forward. Come back, right knee forward. So I glide my right knee, pull my left knee back. Glide my left knee, pull my right knee back. Glide, 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 glide. So I'm just loosening that lower back up. Then I can take my hands out and sitting in this neutral position, I can see how balanced I am, drawing in my core, reaching my head up to the ceiling. Can I lift my right heel up? Can I lift my left heel up? Keeping my body still. Can I lift my right heel up? Can I lift both heels up? Can I lift my right heel up and then take my foot off the ground? Can I lift my left heel up and then take that foot off the ground? Can I bring my right heel up, bring the foot up and straighten that leg? Can I bring my left heel up, take the whole foot up and straighten that leg? So using our core, we then gain good balance. So I'm going to roll my shoulders back, rolling, using my arms, nice big circles, nice big circles, and then lengthen. Now I'm going to bend forwards from the hip, take my hip bone onto my thigh, push the ball backwards and stretch in that hip joint. Pushing with my feet, stretching the back of the top of my legs. Pulling the ball towards me, sitting up. Pushing away, stretching. Really pushing down here into my hip bone, into my thigh. Pushing away. Now I can make that harder by extending my right leg straight and pushing away and stretching the whole length of that right leg. Keep the toe pointed, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, sit up tall, bring that leg back in. Now I can do the left leg. Straighten the leg, look at the foot, extend down. I can either put my hands here or I can reach my hands to the floor. Flex the foot, point the toe. Flex the foot, point the toe. Bring my chest down further. Flex the foot, point the toe. Flex, point. Sit up tall, bring that leg back in. Now I can just loosen a little bit more. 3 circles one way and 3 circles the other way. I'm sitting up tall. Now I can go sideways or sideways onto the ball, sitting so my bum is just slightly to one edge of the ball, and I can use my left knee, have that backwards, and have the weight on my right foot in the front. Roll my shoulders back, tuck my pelvis under, reach my head to the ceiling, push this back knee back, and then stretch, lowering the crutch down. I can put my right hand on the ball if I want a bit of stability, and I can stretch this front hip flexor. Putting my left arm up into the air, reaching up and reaching over. I can feel the stretch all the way down the front and outside of that leg. Pushing up and stretching and reaching. Breathing in and out. Bring myself back up to center. Turn myself around. Extend the right leg back. Tuck the pubic bone under. Pushing into that right hip. Right arm up into the air. Reaching it over. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Breathing in and out. In and out. Pushing that hip down towards the floor. Pushing that hand over. Bring that arm back. Sitting front on. Taking my feet out wide. I can bring my hands down to the floor. Let my feet slide out sideways. Keeping them parallel. Pushing my chest down. Keeping my back in neutral. Stretching those inner thighs. Reaching. Let my legs slide. Coming down onto my hands. And breathing in and out. Squeeze those feet into the floor. Release and stretch. Squeeze those feet into the floor. Release and stretch. Walk those hands back. Bring those feet in. Sitting yourself up tall. Again, forwards and back. Forwards and back. Side, 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 side. Circles. 2 one way, 2 the other way. Now we can stretch the glutes. Glide the ball slightly over to the left. Put your right hand on the edge of it to stabilize it. Bring this right foot up onto your left knee. If you want, you can hold on to something just to stabilize. Push this right hand onto this right leg and just push it down. Holding it. Push that knee up into the hand. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Breathing in on the out breath, release and push down. And then change legs. Again, I can hold on to something. Bring that left foot up onto the right knee. Holding onto the ball. Once you get a bit more stable, then you can let go. Left hand on left knee, pushing it down. Roll the shoulders back. Breathing in and out. Pushing that down. And release. And let go of that leg. Again, forwards and back with the ball. Side to side, just to loosen up.